Hello, dear Speaker of the Parliament, dear friends. Thank you so much for welcoming me here. It's a real pleasure. I'm here as so many representations. I'm here as a part of the friendship group between Taiwanese and Ukrainian parliaments. I'm here as a member of Ukrainian parliament, as a leader of the Liberal Party. I'm here as a vice president of Alliance of Liberals and Democrats for Europe. And I'm here as a Ukrainian who is so grateful for the support that my country is getting. Because believe me, we do need every single bit and every chunk of support that we can get. Thank you for it. We live at the time of historical changes, on unspeakable and unbelievable things happening. Today we are facing 9 months of the war that Russia started on Ukraine. And at the very beginning, nobody believed that we are standing a chance, that we will last for more than a couple of days. And it's the heroic and bravery of Ukrainian people who said, no, the evil shall not pass. You are not going to take us. We are going to be fighting for our freedom, for the liberty, and for democratic values that we believe in. But then, nobody believed that we are getting the heavy weapons to actually be fighting Russia, not only with Kalashnikovs, but with the weapons that are able to push armies back. And look at us now. Almost all the countries that can support us with weapons are doing so. Then nobody believed that Ukraine will get the candidacy to European Union. Oh, everybody was laughing at us, saying it is impossible, you are a country at war, what are you talking about? And look at us now. Then nobody was believing that we are able to not only defend our territories, but actually fight back and regain free Ukrainian territories that were captured. And look at us now. We are able to do this. Look that we are actually winning in so many directions on the front. We are taking back and we are freeing our people and freeing our territories. I can tell you what things that people do not believe right now at. That Ukraine will become a member of NATO, that we are able to win this war and take all our territories back to 1991. Right now, nobody believes that we will survive this winter because Russia keeps destroying our infrastructure and keeps making our cities not only cold but also dark. But guess what? We will win this war. I promise you. There has been many questions from democratic leaders from all over the world who support us. What are we going to do to make sure that the dictatorship know that they should not be attacking other countries? And how do we prevent more empires to rise? I have a couple of answers to that. The first is, I agree with my friend from Lithuania, we need to isolate them. We need to stop doing business with them. We need to stop feeding money to them. We need to stop appeasing them and looking aside thinking that some things are okay. No. Countries that try to invade other countries and take their territories are not okay and will never be okay. And we need to be very clear about that. Then we are showing by our fighting that there would not be a precedent of a country annexing somebody else's territories and getting away with it. And that is step 2, and this is where we need all international support of every single democracy and countries that want to be democracies, but not just there yet. But the third, and this is my passion project right now, is using the state assets of Russia that are right now everywhere in the world and saying when you're breaking international laws, your money will be confiscated. They not only will be sanctioned, but they will be confiscated and used to rebuild Ukraine. Right now, when Taiwan is supporting Ukraine, it is your taxpayers, it's out of all of your pockets that you are giving money to us. And there is no way to extend my gratefulness for that. But this is so illogical and so unfair because it is Putin who has to pay for his crimes. It is Russia who has to pay for its crimes. And this is why we need to use the money that is stored everywhere in the world by Russian oligarchs, by Russian banks, by Russian state to pay for recovery of Ukraine, to pay so the taxpayers would not have to pay, and then to show all the other autocracies and tyrannies. This will happen to your money as well, if you dare to attack. This is what we are working on the legislative and political level. And this is what I'm sharing with you as my vision of how do we make sure that we are moving towards the better world, not the world where the countries live in threat of their neighbors, being afraid that one day there would be an attack. We need to flip the table right now to make sure that we are not reactive, but actually proactive in all the messages and action that we are making to show the autocracies that it will not pass. We need to be ready. If you can roll back our time in a year or 2 or 3, we would have built more bomb shelters. We would have trained more people. We would invest in the highest technologies for the military areas. But the fact was that though the whole world have seen what Russia was doing, nobody actually believed that they would attack as in the matter that they done. Nobody believed that my capital city of my country, Kyiv, will be constantly under the rocket fire and the kamikaze drones from Iran. It was unspeakable for people. But we are living in these historical times when everything is possible. So no matter how impossible things you think are, you need to get ready. And you need to make sure that you are prepared for that. This is something that requires getting rid of the gray tones. There is no more being in between of things. You have to choose sides. You have to make strong decisions. You have to make sure that you people understand, are united, and supporting each other. This is what's happening in Ukraine right now, but we are paying such a huge price for this. We are showing as an example of how to fight, but I wish that countries should not go through the war to learn it, to learn from our example. So with my huge gratefulness, with incredible love and support for all of you, thank you so much, and glory to Ukraine.